Hi, I'm Captain Tim Slentz, your commanding officer at Naval Base Coronado, coming to you from Breakers Beach on Naval Air Station North Island. Now, Breakers Beach is one of our 2 recreational beaches on Naval Base Coronado. The other one is at the amphibious base, that's Gator Beach. But only Breakers Beach has lifeguards, and that's important because we want you all to be safe this summer. Now, the lifeguards aren't something we normally have a budget for. That is taken out of our MWR funds, and one of the ways that we use those funds to help everyone out have a good, safe summer. So while you're out enjoying our beaches, know that we have 2 endangered species that are out here as well. The California least tern and the western snowy plover. If you see their eggs, if you see those birds, stay away from them. Now, how will you know what they look like? Easy. On the 1st and 3rd Saturday of the month, we have a bird walk. You can meet at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday in the Navy Lodge lobby, and one of our biologists will take you on a tour of the beach, and you'll be able to learn all about these species. It'll give you a better understanding of their habitat. It'll give you a better understanding of why we want to protect them on the beach. That's another reason why we also don't allow dogs, unfortunately, on our beach, because we do have these species and we want to protect them. So out here today, I brought the XO and the CMC, and we got a bunch of gear that we rented from the Outdoor Adventure Center on Naval Air Station North Island. So if you don't have a surfboard or a cooler or a tent or chairs, it's no problem. Stop over at the Outdoor Adventure Center, get them, and come on out to the beach to have a good time. So you're out here on the beach and you love to surf, but you've never taken a lesson and you don't know how? No problem. Julie behind me and her staff are going to be doing surf lessons starting on July 13th. It's going to run about 5 weeks. It's for all skill levels, including people who've never been a surfboard before in their life, like me because I'm from Ohio. You can come out. E6 and below, it's $50. For everybody else, it's about $100. They'll teach you everything you need to know to have a wonderful time out on the water, and you can be surfing California style in no time. So whether you're out in the water surfing, swimming, or just hanging on the beach, make sure you observe some great summer safety tips. Always wear your sunscreen. Make sure you put it on about 30 minutes before you go out into the sun. And drink water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All day long you need to be drinking water. Now the lifeguards have flag conditions, and you can see those on the main lifeguard tower. Now a green flag means conditions are good for you to get in the water and swim. The yellow flag means you should be cautious, and the red flag means there's hazardous conditions like rip currents, the water quality is bad, or maybe we have a lot of stingrays in the water. You really should swim only when we have lifeguards on duty, which is from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, including the weekends. Now I'd mentioned the rip currents. If you do get caught in a rip current, that means the current is going to be pulling you out to sea. What you want to do is not try to fight it and swim back to the beach, but swim parallel to the beach until you feel like you're out of the rip current and you come back in. Also, do your best to get the lifeguard's attention. Anytime you go in the water, you should have a buddy, or your folks should know where you are, but the buddy system is the best. And if you don't know how to swim very well, don't try to go far out into the water. Now I'd mentioned stingrays. It's true that every now and then there are a lot of stingrays in the water. So when you get to the beach, ask the lifeguards if they've noticed a lot of stingrays before you go in. Now as you enter the water, the best way to avoid getting stung by a stingray is doing the stingray shuffle, which is going to be demonstrated by one of our lifeguards here in the sand. Now you don't have to do the stingray shuffle in the sand, but as you enter the surf, you can start doing the stingray shuffle, because then you will avoid stepping on a stingray and getting stung by its long tail. Now in case you do get stung, and unfortunately I think Julie just got stung by a stingray, no problem. Have someone get a lifeguard or yell to the lifeguard to get their attention. The lifeguards are going to come down and they'll get you and bring you over to the tower. And we have special procedure to go ahead and take care of that stingray sting. They'll bring it to the tower, and we have a bag and they're going to fill it with hot water. You're going to soak your foot in it for a while, because that's the best way to get the venom out of your foot. Now you're not going to die, so don't panic. It might be a little bit painful, but it'll feel better as your foot is in that hot water. Listen to what they say, and when you're all set, we'll get you back on the beach and back into having fun. Okay, thanks for tuning in for this week's video update. I hope that you learned some things about your beach. Now, throughout the summer, we're going to have all kinds of events. It's going to culminate in August with the Rockin' Beach Bash and Camp Out. All that information can be found on our social media at either NavyLifeSouthwest.com, Instagram, Facebook. So tune in there, have a great summer. We look forward to seeing you out here on Breakers Beach.